Leon, looking around, would like to try and see if he could tell the kind of magic here. Most notably, though, can he feel any magic left over? Is there any necrotic, most notably, in the air?
Yeah. Magic. That was what was Fargus was gonna do as well. Sort of check if there was necrotic magic that has killed all the plants and stuff like that.
Alright, that seems an intelligence-based situation to try and read and interpret signs, magical auras or emanations.
I was a wizard's apprentice, so I'm used to trying to work out and learn how different kinds of magic auras overlap.
Alright. Okay. Well, Leon managed. This is not nothing that he hasn't heard of exactly liches or vampires or being famed for throwing down auras of stone that turn everyone around them into stone. Not to mention poisoning the terrain as well. Coming through, searching through all the lore that he's heard of, the only thing that he can think of that would not just turn people to stone, but also poison the land around them, are the rumors and legends of a basilisk, which does have some connections to the Archmage. For the Archmage and his servants and his functionaries sometimes use basilisks to guard important areas, connected with constructs, because constructs cannot be turned into stone by the basilisk.
You'll be informed of all this as you see Leon focusing and pulling upon the strings of magic.
I repeat, we should go to the tower.
Tempus looks concerned and agrees with the dwarf.
So, looking at the village outskirts, you can see two wide paths of devastation leading to the tower, and then to the east, and then basically to the southeast towards the wild wood. You don't have to make any tracking rolls, or perceptive rolls, or insight rolls. It's pretty blatant. What this basilisk, which is what Leon assumes, has traveled along the way to the tower, and then has traveled along the way to the wild wood.
So it doesn't seem actually like this thing has traveled to every house and in every place. More along the main road, or
the entire village is just coated. Basically, it's a poisonous terrain thing. This basilisk could have been possibly anywhere.
All right.
And certainly there are signs of great ruination along the village, and the snow does very much burn to the touch, almost as if it has some acidity to it. Not enough to deal hit point damage, but it is most uncomfortable. It's, of course,
went to the tower then.
It's, of course, currently evening. The sun is setting.
And it came from the wildwood.
Did we tell the direction of the tracks, or was it just leading both ways?
But with the mention of a basilisk, Fargus would know that that druids and the forest absolutely despise basilisks. They are unnatural creations that will ruin the forest themselves. Particularly the black ones. Black ones will just basically make petrified groves. All of the trees will become dead. The animals will become dead. The land itself becomes infused with the poisonous nature and ruins it. The druids tend to see these creatures more like creations of the Archmage.
I was about to say, it sounded more like possibly it got out of the tower.
Yeah, seems more likely.
Should then again go to the tower.
Yes, we should.
Alright. You approach the tower as the sun completely sets. But despite that, the tower is easy to locate. A skyline spire visible for miles on the snowy plain. You cautiously follow the polluted trail in the moonlight, blaze through the grass, finding frequent evidence of sinister activity. Petrified trees, dead grass, stagnant pools of water. On occasion, a bird drops dead from the sky, having been turned to stone mid-air. Spellcasters, the situation gets worse. Through your own ways of interpreting magic as you're approaching the tower, and then you reach near it, you realize the magical node is completely fucked. Worse than being destroyed, it's shrouded in power from the ley line, a chaotic whirlwind of wild magic bleeding into the land. For intents and purposes, this tower counts as a champion tier environment.
What's that mean?
Champion tier environment basically means that this is a harder level environment. Skill checks that you perform in here will be more difficult to complete.
Oh.
So we need to leave and grind up some level on boss stuff.
That is one interpretation. I'm sure the tower will remain completely static until you return.
Just completely metagame question here. A champion tier environment, is that something where we are supposed to see, oh, we shouldn't go here yet because we are not strong enough?
No, you can certainly come here.
Informing us that it's really difficult.
Okay, it's just more difficult.
It's metagame information for you as players that this is a really difficult location.
Okay, it's difficult, but not something that we can't possibly beat.
It's not something that you can't possibly beat, no.
Okay.
If it were epic, then you'd want to fucking run. Yes, but
You also find out that a dead god is currently inside.
But like the major cities, tend to have like, champion tier or like even like epic, possibly epic, depending on like the grade city you're in. Like Axis has a lot of highly difficult areas, but due to the chaotic maelstrom of wild magic surrounding this makes this area harder. It's a champion tier environment, which means that your skill checks will be harder, and any enemies you face will definitely qualify for your Indomitable War Axe.
So let's put on this amulet, shall we?
Alright. Dwohurim, where's the amulet?
Yeah, let's not even be question about that.
Also,
so this tower, he doesn't think that there would be anyone alive in there.
The main doors of it have pretty much, it seems, lay discarded in a wreck. They seem to have been, like, some sort of force or blast destroyed them from the inside out.
Alright, so that seems to explain where this thing came from. We can basically count the basilisk to be gone from now on. That's good.
So yeah, the tower is narrow, maybe like 7 or 8 stories, but basically once you're in this tower, we're going to follow the 13th Age combat rules, and you'll count as nearby to anything while in the tower.
Yeah, that's also terrible. Again, what in there should want to attack us, right? Right?
Something that's not.
We'll never know.
Seemingly, a basilisk got out somehow, waded through the village and into the wild wood.
Well, in this case, Tempus will help take point.
Good. I will make sure that this amulet is damn well visible.
Should we really go in there? Is it a good idea?
We get payment.
So I could try calling for the guardians of it. This amulet should allow me to give them commands. Might need to see it. Would waste any chance of surprise. Then again, what do we really expect to find?
I have no idea. I've never been to a place like this.
Definitely not a basilisk.
No.
I think that one left.
But I don't really like this.
So birds are still
chaotic magic.
Turning petrified?
Yeah, it seems that these small creatures are overwhelmed. Thankfully, your crow is hanging in there, but he looks pretty fucking uncomfortable.
Good crow. If he needs to, he can fly off a little bit. Like that.
If you tell him to do so, he will fucking...
Yeah, like, you can go and... There's some patch of trees over there, on the other side of the rivalwood.
Now, it does seem to notice that the tower itself, like, the trail pretty much begins near the doors, but it doesn't seem like the tower itself is poisonous terrain. It is, however, currently swirling with that maelstrom of wild magic.
Well, that's at least something. Let's go in there and rest.
Perhaps the tower has been, enchanted or infused with some way, particularly if the basilisk is being kept there.
So we need somehow to fix this ward of the Archmage. That's going to be really damn difficult, but we need to find it first. The actual sort of runic place where it's
probably in the tower.
Probably in the tower. Would Dwohurim know if they usually have them in the top or the bottom?
Well, the tower itself is a node, and it has currently been smashed up a bit. So the node which controls the ley line's power has been pretty wrecked. Like, the wards themselves would be powered through this node. So if you want to make sure any wards stay intact or try to repair them, you're going to have to find a way inside to fix the node.
Alright, yeah, but where would is the whole tower the node, or is the node a thing
in essence, tower? Yes, it does have like a control room of sorts, basically, where someone standing like a wizard can help to focus its power.
Sure.
In absence of the Archmage.
Seems like that's the thing we need to find.
Well, first of all, you said the doors were basically smashed in and discarded to the side. Are there any signs of what exactly did that, and if it was done from the outside or from the inside?
It was definitely done from the inside. It was not like a creature, just like a... It's difficult to say. The doors are pretty wrecked. Whatever it was something large, be it like a large blow or a large blast. Basically detonated the doors out.
Well,
if you want, I could probably take time to study the door to figure out what it was, but we'll
take a look inside and see what it looks like in there.
All right. The tower's innards are a ruin. Wooden splinters, stone blocks, withered corpses, crushed scrolls, and scrap metal litter the floor. Your attention is quickly attracted to a creature swiftly rising from the destruction. It's a large golem, made of clay, its eyes a maelstrom of amethyst light, its brutal hands crackling with red energy.
I think we should that amulet.
It bellows. Yes. And I'm going to want you to make a charisma skill check using your magical background, Manaki.
At least there's the magical background.
Yes. As you attempt to channel your focus, like normally this guardian would respond, but in the weight of the...
22.
Okay. Combat will occur.
Not enough, yeah.
Manaki, your character, however, Dwohurim, basically fervently clasps onto the amulet, brandishes it, and tries to focus all of his arcane might into commanding the clay golem to cease and desist. And you've managed to gain some benefits as a result from that. For the first round of combat, and I'm going to go ahead and add you to the initiative, because this clay golem is out of control. It's gone berserk. The creature is stunned, meaning it has -4 to defenses, and for one turn, basically for this entire first round, it has -4 to his defenses, and it can't take actions. So he's just going to be nearby you. Also, any critical hits that golem makes this battle deal normal damage. Furthermore, the golem, and this is a thing which normally does not affect clay golems, is dazed for the entire battle. See, clay golems have something called golem immunity. They're immune to effects. They can't be dazed, weakened, confused, made invulnerable, or touched by ongoing damage. However, because of your arcane might and your brandishing of the amulet, you have dazed this entire golem for the entire battle. So he's stunned for one round, which is -4 to his defenses, and he can't act. And then for the rest of the battle, he has -4 to his attack rolls.
Bad news, it's gone berserk.
Yes.
Would explain the doors.
I can't control it.
Oh, great. It's always fun.
Shit, he fucking rolled high. That's a 19 for him.
No
Back to
ongoing
first
damage.
round, right?
Why was the wizard doing... Well, if you had gotten triggered one of your Archmage's things, maybe you could have gotten an amulet too.
I apologize for failing for 2 sessions.
Yeah.
So yes, the clay golem takes his turn, and he is stunned. He is, it's almost like a human motion, like lifting its hands to its head and shaking violently. The energy's crackling out of it. Tempus.
Okay. Well, we're nearby it.
Yes,
so
you are nearby.
Tempus is going to do a tumbling strike in an attempt to take advantage of its stunned, dazed state.
Okay.
And... Right, so roll 1d20 plus 2 plus 5.
That is a 13, which does not hit its armor class even with the -4.
So he's engaged fully with it. So just to signify that, I'm just going to be next to him.
However, that does deal 2 points of damage. Actually, it does not. Oh, no, it still does deal the miss damage. However, the Clay Golem does have something else. When an attack hits this creature, the attacker must roll a natural 11 on the attack roll, or it misses instead. That's all attacks. But it still does take miss damage, so that's 2 points of damage.
God damn this thing.
Yes. Fargus, it is your turn.
Yeah.
Good time for Magic Missile, by the way.
So it can dodge half of all.
We would need like 100 magic missiles, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Earth Strength, targeting Leon, and then another random person.
Okay.
Let's see. 1 will be Thomas, 2 will be Herm,
I really want this.
and 3 will be Tempus.
Give it to me.
Oh my goodness!
Yes, empowered, like, arrow
Alright.
coming in.
Limited
Powered acid arrow. Can you feel
My only
it?
wish was that Thomas could let me give a reroll if I like rolled below an 11 or something.
You could delay.
I likely will then, because I want to hit with that thing. It's like a, it's so pricey that I want to do something with it.
The Clay Golem is the only one acting, and he gets to act before any of you, so you might as well delay. If you want to.
Free action to realize what he has done and sigh.
Leon,
Right,
it's your turn.
we're not in a forest this time.
That's right,
No,
you
that's
are not
true.
in the forest.
Now this tower will burn. Well,
I can't really burn the tower down even if I tried.
don't burn the tower. Burn the clay golem.
Burn the clay golem. I guess I can do this. Yeah. Will be decently effective. Or should. That's a 26 versus physical defense.
That hits the Clay Golem.
That was a 16 plus, so this is actually doing me damage.
Roll 1d20 because of the natural thing.
Fire damage. Because
Okay.
fire. Do you want a d20? Does it need to be a separate
No,
d20?
I think that's the actual attack roll, but you rolled a 16, right?
Yeah.
I think it just cannot be hit on something that is an
Yes.
11 or below.
Yes. You have to
no
roll
matter
an
your
11 or
bonuses.
higher. No matter
Yes,
your
in that case, that's
bonuses.
15 points of fire damage. Also, I get Chaos Blessing, which will be plus 1 AC.
Which means that 50% of all attacks are gonna fail no matter what, which is
I like,
terrifying.
as Leon, as Leon points his crossbow towards it, and the magical bolt of energy flying out, but part of it dispersing and almost creating a small barrier around him.
But it does take the damage, yes. Dwohurim will be delaying until after Thomas.
Yep.
Thomas, it's your turn.
Okay, Thomas will assess the situation and weigh the odds, gaining 4 command points.
This area feels pretty fucking powerful. Even for like a non-caster, it's almost overwhelming. Like the seriousness and gravity of this situation. There is also a hulking monstrosity, Clay Golem, which you've only fucking read about, that has apparently lost its goddamn Clay Golem mind and is raging in a berserk fury. But it's managed to be stunned for now because of Dwohurim's actions.
Oh, but that's not going to last, so Thomas has to do something. He will use his move action to engage,
Okay.
and then he'll use his quick action to do this. Tempus, hit him.
Good. Tempus, takes the full 100 advantage and let's go.
Now, didn't you use that in the last battle? Don't you have to
Yes,
roll a recharge roll for that?
I
Or
did.
you?
He did roll it.
I did.
saw.
I see it. My apologies for missing. Yep, go ahead and make a
Wait,
basic
wait.
attack.
No,
Yeah,
sorry,
it
wrong
wasn't
button.
very obvious, but I rolled a d20.
Right, basic attack.
So yeah,
Give me a second.
whenever you make those dice rolls in the future, it would ease my just basically my bookkeeping if you could like add like a little note there to show me what it is you're rolling recharge rolls for, whether it's the shield, or the breath of the white, or your tactical strike. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Okay. And so basic attack, and I'd get sneak attack if I hit with this, wouldn't I?
You would, because you have not used your sneak attack this round. Yes. That, because of the lower defenses, due to the stunning effect, is a hit.
20 damage.
What kind of attack roll was it, though?
Yes, what would the attack roll be?
Oh, 60.
Oh.
It would have been...
10.
It's 20 plus 7, so it would actually have been a miss.
Say, what is the attack roll value? Is that a 10?
That would have been a 10.
Yeah, so the attack does miss due to his just the sheer toughness of its skin, but you do deal 2 points of damage.
Sad.
Is that it for Thomas's turn?
Yes.
Okay. Dwohurim, you have been infused with the power.
Look over everything I have. Right, yeah. Time to acid arrow. I'll do an empowered acid arrow.
All right, makes sense to me.
So, against this thing, and I have to hit. I have 4 for my intelligence, and then we have +2 for my level. We have +4 from the Druid spell. That's a +10, which is a. I don't know.
It looks like a 2.
Yeah, that's not a hit.
No.
Well.
When a pop-up window appears, you cannot type in an equation.
Yeah, I get that now. But I know that it's a +10. Go! God damn it. That's a 1.
that was a 1.
Alright.
The one means you don't even deal miss damage with it.
It wouldn't even anyway, because it's immune to...
It's not immune to miss damage.
Ongoing, right?
It is immune to ongoing, yes.
Yeah, and that's what I deal with the miss.
Yes, the acid arrow splutters out on the clay golem's chest.
God damn it.
Escalation die goes to 1. The clay golem is no longer
Oh,
stunned,
that feels bad.
just dazed.
Yeah.
Raging with power, it targets Thomas with its bare, brutal hands. That is a miss versus Thomas.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
I'm glad it is.
Tempus, it is your turn.
With those fucking cursed wounds, yeah. Yeah, for Dwarvenhood.
I know, Dwarves get a boon there. So yes, that was a miss, even with like the daze effect, that would have been a greater miss. But there is an indentation in the stone floor from the hands as they crush the ground near Thomas's feet.
Thomas gets rather large eyes looking at the indentation, and is very, very happy that he has not decided to try to block his hands with his shield.
Yes, Tempus, you're up.
Okay. Tempus can't lie. There is a look of shock on his face at the rather large crater nearby. In a desperate attempt, he's going to continue doing tumbling strikes against it.
All right.
1d20 plus 2, because we're escalation. Or
Escalation is 1.
1. Plus level plus dex. Nah, it's a miss.
That is a miss. 2 points of damage.
And no, I'm going to stay engaged with it in an attempt to keep Thomas alive in case it decides to hit me.
Fargus, it is your turn.
Yeah. All my dailies do like ongoing damage or effects and stuff, so they...
Mine too.
Yeah, they're not really that useful right now.
Smack it. Kill it.
Yeah. We're not in a forest right now, right?
No, you are not in a forest.
I'm guessing we're in ruins.
Yes, this would most certainly count as ruins, given the situation of the tower.
Yeah, and nothing other than that, like...
Plains. You're still in plains.
Plains? Oh. Well, he's not using, like, metal objects, and he's not...
No, the clay golem is not using metal objects.
Yeah, because my plane spell... Yeah, then they have to
Wish it was an iron golem.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Would have been much better.
No, you don't. That's for epic characters.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and cast Spark then, because I can't really do anything else.
Okay. That does manage to be a hit, yes. 13 points of lightning damage.
X damage.
You sent it flying somehow.
Leon. Go ahead. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Leon, it's your turn.
Very well. Let's have another Chaos Bolt, shall we?
Alright. That is a critical.
Well, this should be fun. Where's my damage? don't know where it's gone. There we go. It is going to be 22 points of damage, assuming it can take criticals.
It can take criticals, yes.
22 points of cold damage.
It's a good thing it's not immune to cold, right?
if it becomes staggered, I doubt it. It takes 2 damage.
It is not staggered, no.
It does not take 2 damage.
Anything else, Leon?
No.
Thomas, it's your turn.
Alright, Thomas, it's time to shine.
No miss damage. Anything else, Thomas?
No.
Dwohurim, it's your turn. This thing basically ate your ass an arrow.
Yeah, guys, do you think it's better for me to do the Ray of Frost, which does more damage on average, but actually has to hit, or the Magic Missile, which will always hit?
What are you targeting?
Physical defense.
Yeah, probably.
The Magic Missile, right? Because I'll miss 50% of them no matter what.
He probably has like a physical defense of.
Yeah, and I have to roll over an 11, which is, 50% gone right there. So
yes, Magic Missile is probably more useful. 8 damage all the time.
Yeah, well, it's
2d4
plus 4.
Yeah. That's right.
2d4 plus 4. Okay, that is a
damage. That's max.
That is.
Take it.
You have staggered the creature.
Is that good?
Could you have done that
go into Monster's Rage? Yeah.
The clay golem eyes you, and it eyes the pendant that you wear. And Tempus and Thomas both get opportunity attacks against the clay golem.
Well, I see where this is going.
Intercept.
Yeah.
That is a hit. Let's see here.
Okay.
Was a 14 on the attack roll.
Yep, that's good enough.
Oh.
Holy crap, that's also good enough.
Well, that would be an 18 plus 1d8 because it's engaged twice over. And I am going to take advantage of my sneak attack damage because I hit it. 8!
Nice.
Okay. It is heavily injured, but Bull rushes past you and lifts its bare, brutal hands to strike Dwohurim. Thankfully, because of your amulet, it cannot deal critical hits this battle, as I told you.
In one hit.
However, it is 36 points of damage. Dwohurim's
4.
at -4. He goes down.
Well, Thomas has something to say to this, which is he'll basically shout towards Hurim, just hang in there. It's just a golem. How hard can it be?
I get to rally as a free.
Basically, you would be unconscious at -3. Thomas will spend 2 points targeting your unconscious body, and you get to rally as a free action this turn. Means now.
Yes. So it counts you're at 0 and you can roll a recovery.
Alright, sure.
Alright, you're at 9 hit points, prone on the ground before this mighty clay golem.
I made a mistake. I can't actually use that on the golem's turn. I can, however, use that on Hurim's turn, who is, well, yeah.
It's not going to do a difference, I'm just not going to act.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be like that.
Tempus.
Could you get this thing off of me?
Your turn.
Tempus will... Actually, he has momentum because he got the opportunity attack.
Yes, however, Dwohurim is currently unconscious, since we realized, so he's not engaged with anyone else right now.
We're in a ruins at the moment. The tower's made of mainly stone, right?
Yes.
I imagine there's going to be wooden beams of some sort in some precarious position. It's ruins. Things are in a ruined form. Correct?
Yes. However, the golem cannot be affected by conditions. That day's effect it's currently after is because of the amulet.
Damn it! I was thinking
So whatever you wanted to swashbuckle for it would have to be a non-condition.
Collapse the roof on top of it.
I was actually thinking of more of a way of getting a sort of a plus to attack to hit it kind of thing, but...
You should delay until after Thomas, right?
I might have a creative idea.
Alright.
I can swashbuckle in an attempt to swoop by using the rope I have, tossing it up, it latches onto something. I run around, swing, pick up the dwarf, and swing away, removing the dwarf from the melee.
Let me take a look at your swashbuckling thing.
Trigger
Is the rope
swashbuckle.
in your bag?
It would definitely take up my standard at least as well.
Yeah, if you want to give that your full turn, I will allow you to spirit the dwarf away nearby.
Yep.
One dwarf spiriting. Away!
Basically like this.
Yeah, I'm removing you from combat and standing in
No,
front of you.
I'll be like over here. It's fine.